Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita sedang ada di Swiss Belfort Hotel. Ya, ini adalah lobi hotelnya. Ini ada di lokasi di daerah perumahan Bukit Simanggu City.
International Conference on Applied and Social Science held by Ibnu Khaldun University. I would like to thank to all speakers, especially from ZM Khan from Jami'ah Islamiyah India and Prof. Roberto Kumamoto from Japan, Prof. Rosma, and Dr. Usman from Malaysia. I also thank to all committee who worked very hard to organize this conference. We hope the investment share in this conference will contribute and be implemented for sustainable development. We believe that the development of science is very important. Indana fil Islam anarkil yarfa'u qauman wa yukhfidu qauman akhar. Qala Allah fi surah Al-Mujadilah yarfa'illahu alladziina aamanu minkum wal ladziina utul ilma darajat. Ay yarfa'ullah.
Sekarang kita sedang makan ya, di Swiss Belfort. Saya ditemani oleh dua orang wanita yang cantik ini ya. Nah, alhamdulillah ya, tadi sesi presentasi sudah selesai. Kita sedang makan siang untuk dilanjutkan dengan presentasi paralel. Lanjutkan makan dulu ya. Ini menunya, datang nggak ya? Kemudian apa ini namanya? File ya, file ikan, ayam goreng, ada sup ya, sup sosis. Kemudian juga yang tidak pernah terlewatkan adalah kerupuk. Ya, kita makan dulu ya. Itu tadi ngapain ayam takut pedas ininya. Jadi persiapan kalau pedas ini. Biasanya sih kalau yang apa? Ini file itu biasanya suka pedas. Sama ini sama. Ini supnya juga tidak terlalu tajam mericanya ya, jadi bersahabat dengan lambung saya.
Emang kerasa banget tuh?
Iya, kemarin Bunda waktu ke Bandung pas upacara bawa-bawa obat, sakit lagi kambuh mahnya.
Harus sarapan ya?
Apa?
Harus sarapan?
Ya harus sarapan. Dan itu sebelum makan ada obat dulu yang harus diminum.
Iya, 1 jam itu ya. Oh, mahal gitu juga ya? Kan ya Bunda?
berat ya. Yeah, we come back here.
Toward learning outcomes of the Pancasila students provide strengthening project.
P5.
Tersebut,
Yeah.
10 minutes. We start at 2:23.
Ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opportunity, Punani. I don't want to wasting time. Allow me to explaining my presentation. The title is the relationship between learning motivation and student perception towards P5. P5 is a project penguatan profil pelajar Pancasila in the curriculum Merdeka. Okay, the introduction. The background of this research is the importance of evaluation in implementing the curriculum Merdeka in Indonesia. This study I made to determine the relationship between learning motivation and the student perception with learning outcomes in the implementation of P5. Okay. The objective research to determine the relationship between learning motivation with learning outcome in the implementation of P5. Okay. Research instrument. The instrument for obtaining data on student learning motivation and learning perception is a Likert scale questionnaire. The instrument for obtaining data on P5 learning outcomes is a documentation study. Before being used to collect data, the instrument was first tested to determine the validity and reliability of the test. To determine validity, the person-product moment correlation formula is used. You can see the formula in this slide. To determine the reliable, the Cronbach alpha formula is used. You can see the formula in this slide. Okay, based on the result of analysis of the instrumental data, it was discovered that there were 2 statement items in the motivation questionnaires that were invalid, so that only 34 statement items could be used. Based on result 2, there was 1 statement item in the perception questionnaire that was invalid, so that only 23 statement item could be used. Okay, table 1 is the reliability of motivation and perception questionnaire. You can see motivation and perception in the coefficient. What is this? Reliability. Okay, Cronbach alpha. Research hypothesis. There are two pairs hypotheses. Okay, this is the result. In figure 1, it is known that the majority of P5 learning outcomes are in the developing category according to expectation. Berkembang sesuai harapan ya, ini ininya apa di dalam kriteria penilaiannya, berkembang sesuai harapan. As many as 84 students with a percentage of 49.5%. That in general, it can be said that student learning outcomes are included in the category of berkembang sesuai harapan for the learning outcome. Then, okay, motivation. The result For the motivation, learning motivation in figure 2, it is known that the highest student learning motivation is 122 students with a percentage of 72.1% in the moderate category. That is, in general, it can be said that the majority of student learning motivation is included in the medium category. Jadi untuk motivasinya ada di dalam kategori medium. And the third, based on figure 3 is it is known that the highest percentage is 66.5% in the good category. That is can be said that student perception is in the good category. Jadi untuk persepsi ada di dalam kategori baik. This is the summary of the result. Okay. Number 1, in variable learning outcome, in kategori berkembang sesuai harapan. Then for kategori student motivation is medium, and variable student perception is good.